Perseverance can play out in so many ways. In sports, you have to persevere, to just not give up. I remember a time in sports. I have a sports background, and I remember I was a high school basketball star, quote star, in my high school. I really got one real scholarship offer. I had my heart set on going to the college that I had chosen. They did not recruit me, and I just set out. I'm gonna make this team. I transferred from a school and went to this college because I wanted to make the team. I wanted to be on this team. I wanted to play in college for this particular team. And I remember all the hard work that I put in. I remember the labor I put in. I remember, oh my God, just running. And I remember something that happened on the very first day of practice. I'll never forget. On the very first day of practice, I was a walk-on. A walk-on is a college athlete that does not come on the team with a scholarship. They walk on the team, means that they're trying to earn their way to make it on the team and earn possibly a scholarship down the road. They're really considered like the second class, of the athletes because you're a walk-on. It's a label, it's a label. But I accepted that label, and I remember first day of practice, I remember the coach saying, "Hey, so-and-so, don't let that walk-on beat you. Don't let the walk-on beat you." And we had to run a mile. It was a basketball, but we had to actually run a mile to start the camp off. And I remember when I heard the coach basically telling the scholarship player to not let me, the walk-on, beat her, that was fuel to me. I persevered. I pushed. I ran as hard as I could because I wanted to prove to that coach I'm good enough to be on this team. Watch me run. Watch. I was like Forrest Gump. Run, Brenda, run, Brenda, run. I was in my mind. I was running and giving it everything I had. I was persevering. I was pushing forth. I was going forth. I was not going to let anything stop me. I had made up my mind that I would not be beat. And I was not beat. I ran to the finish line as a walk-on player. And I tell you, it was a hard season because that did not make my coach happy. Whoa, quite the opposite. She was perturbed at me because I was like a thorn in her side. But I persevered through that entire season. I did. And I remember my coach came to me right before the season started. After 6 weeks of pre-camp, she came to me literally 2 days before the real season started and told me, she said, "Brenda, I want to talk to you." She said, you have a great heart, a great spirit. She said, and you're a really good ball player. But the problem is I have too many scholarship players already. And I need to tell you right now, there's a chance between slim and none that you will even get a chance to play in any game. And there's an even slimmer chance that you'll even travel with the team. She said, but if you can accept those two conditions, I would love to have you as a member of this basketball team. I was like, okay, all right, okay. Didn't sound too good, but okay. I said, well, what if I show you, during the course of the season, I'm good enough to actually play? Will I get a shot at it? Will I get a chance? She said, yeah, I'll give you a chance. Well, I played my heart out. I did everything I could. I came to practice early. I stayed late. I ran, I jumped, I, did all the plays. I did everything. But it was hard. It was hard every single day, feeling like a second-class citizen, wearing this label, walk on, and treated as such by her. Not so much by the other players, but by her, I was just not good enough. I just wasn't good enough. And I would always be like the last one that you called to go through the drill, to go through the game set or the practice drill or the run through the plays. I would always be the last one. Brenda, come on. I mean, it was like right before we were about to end practice. It was just really like just ceremonial. I mean, it wasn't, her heart was nowhere in it. She wasn't trying to really show me anything. You talk about persevering. My feelings were so hurt every single day, but I would not give up. It was something in me that said, oh, she's going to have to make me quit. I can't quit. I will not give up. I pressed through that season, and I remember the first time I played in a game. Wow. We were up by 40 points in a game. 40 points. 2 minutes left in the game. She waited until there were 2 minutes left in the game, and we were already up by 40 points. The game was well over. Brenda, she called my name. And I remember, my teammates they were all excited for me because this was my first time getting in a game. I remember I got in the game, and all I remember is just running and sprinting for 2 minutes. And it was like almost just out of control. I mean, it was just, we were throwing the ball. And, I hit 2 points, and, everybody was cheering. I felt like Rudy from that movie. If you've ever watched the movie Rudy, about the football player, true story, they wanted to play for Notre Dame, and the coach gave him a really hard time, and he was persevering the whole year. That's how I felt, how he finally got a chance to play. I don't know if it was 1 year or 4 years with Rudy, but with me, it was one long, hard season. I didn't even enjoy basketball, and I had enjoyed basketball ever since I was a little girl, but I did not enjoy that. I felt always like I had to earn and prove, and I just felt like I was a second-class citizen, but I persevered, and I made it through that season, that one season. And then I remember making it through that season and then entered track. I was really good at track, and I remember the next year, I was a part of the first women's reinstated track team for my college. And suddenly I went from being this scrub player to being really needed as a member of the founding 7 members of the track team. I'm just so grateful that was an experience that taught me what it means to persevere. I didn't quit. I didn't give up. And I realized that I had something better to offer somewhere else. But I built character that year. Whatever you're going through and dealing with, God has a way of putting you in situations or allowing you to be in situations that build character. And that's what perseverance does. It builds character. That when you got to push through, when you got to press through, when you're in a situation where it doesn't even look like the coach told me, there's a chance between slim and none that you're ever going to play. I played in 2 games, and I traveled twice. She kept her word, I promise you. She kept her word, right? So, but because I'm an eternal optimist, I just kept believing that I was going to have more opportunity. Well, the opportunity didn't come through playing on that basketball team, but it came the next year when I switched over and began to run track. And so you never know how God's allowing character to be built in you, and he's going to use it somewhere down the road. Here's what I wanted you to know. Keep pushing. Keep trying. Keep working. Keep pressing. Don't give up.